Today was the day I was finally gonna ask Sarah out to prom. Ever since she moved in next door 3 years ago, I've had the biggest crush on her, but never had the guts to say anything. Hey, Sarah, so prom's coming up and I was wondering... no, too formal. How about, yo, Sarah, wanna go to prom with me, babe? Do people even say babe anymore? Oh, I know. Hi, Sarah. You and me to prom, hottie. Okay, I'm doomed. I took a deep breath and slowly made my way to Sarah's place. But before I could even step into their garden, I saw her sitting on the porch with Jake. What was he doing here? I didn't even know they were friends. Okay, definitely more than friends. 'Cause he was kissing her now. And not like a peck on the cheek. The kind that knocked the air out of my lungs. I was so heartbroken. I didn't even realize I'd been staring at them like a moron. So I quickly turned to leave before they spotted me. But my pants got stuck on the gate. I tugged it hard and they ripped. This day just keeps getting better, doesn't it? Somehow, I held it all together and made my way home. But halfway, this ball came and hit me in the face. And I fell. Hi, I'm Carter. And my luck sucks. I'm that guy who gets detention for a food fight he wasn't even in, whose Wi-Fi crashes at exactly 99% download. And today, I walked in on the girl I like kissing someone else. I woke up on the street with Sarah's sister, Kiki, staring at my face, and then she slapped me. What the heck was that for?
I was checking if you were dead. You're not. Bummer.
Did you entirely miss the part where I opened my eyes? And did you hit me with a ball?
I was practicing my throwing skills. You never know when you'll need to chuck something at someone's face to shut them up. And aren't you on the soccer team or something? You should have dodged that. Wait, are those lilies? Sarah's favorite flowers. And oh my god, is that a card?
She lunged for it, but I took it first. Can you not?
Oh, is that a love note? Hate to break it to you, lover boy, but you waited so long to ask her out, the ship didn't just sail, it sank. She's dating Jake now. You know, six-pack, golden boy, reason half the girls in school show up.
I know who Jake is. And for your information, these flowers are for our neighbor, Mrs. Whiskerson. Her 99th cat died last night. I was just on my way to offer my condolences. Oh, shoot, I'm late.
For what? Some hideous hoodie convention you have to get to? Or do you want to bury your face in a pillow and cry?
That's exactly what I wanted to do. But there was no way I was telling that to Kiki. Kiki and Sarah were twins. But if Sarah was sweet and delicate, Kiki was a Category 5 hurricane. Loud, blunt, constantly on my case. Mostly because she thought I was a hopeless loser who couldn't confess his feelings to her sister. And now it was too late, because Sarah was with Jake. Honestly, I don't even blame Sarah. If I were a girl, I'd probably be in love with Jake too. He joined our school 6 months ago, and the first time I saw him, I stopped mid-sip and spilled juice down my shirt. 6 foot something, dark hair that looked like it was styled by the wind. A smile that could stop you in your tracks. He didn't talk much, but when he did, it was low and polite.
Oh, Jake, you're an angel. If all boys had your manners, I'd retire happy.
I was raised to respect queens, ma'am.
She giggled. I giggled. Everyone who saw that scene giggled because, well, Jake just had that effect. And then there was soccer. Jake was a soccer legend, and the only guy in the team who'd ever played in a championship. Watching him train was like watching poetry. And our coach, who barely gave 2 hoots about anyone, suddenly hung on Jake's every word.
We want to win, don't we, Coach? Then we need to train like champions.
Next thing we knew, Jake was leading the show. New formations, stricter drills, running laps like an angel on a hoverboard while the rest of us looked like expired potatoes.
Let's pick up the pace, Carter.
If I go any faster, parts of me will literally fall off.
Come on, dude. Mind over matter.
My mind is telling me to fake my death and move to Africa. It was tough, but we couldn't complain, because thanks to Jake, this was the first time we'd qualified for the inter-school championship. The first match was a day after prom, which I'd skipped since I was still heartbroken. The match started and Jake was on fire. Then midway through the game, the rival striker Miles slammed into him and he fell. And no matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't get up.
I think he's done for the day.
No, I can still play. Just tape it up or something.
Jake, relax. It's just one game. We need you for the rest of the tournament.
We won't make it to the rest if I'm not on the field.
I'll play your position. I've played as a striker before, and I'm fast on the field. Jake looked at me like I'd asked for his kidney. But then he smiled and nodded.
Great. Carter, you're in. Let's finish this.
And that's exactly what I did. With 30 seconds on the clock and the score tied, I knew I had one chance to win us the game. I dribbled past one defender, then another till I could finally see the goal. Miles charged at me again, but I ducked, and then one final kick.
And that's a goal! Would you believe it? Carter just won the game!
The stadium exploded. Everywhere I looked, people were screaming my name, and I felt invincible, like I could bench press a car, or win a staring contest with a lion, or run through the halls high-fiving everyone in slow motion. The next day at school, things got better when Sarah walked over and congratulated me.
You were very impressive on the field yesterday. I had no idea you could play like that.
Yeah, neither did I.
Sure. Anyway, this might sound out of the blue, but are you dating anyone?
My heart leapt to my mouth, and I made the weirdest hissing sound known to humanity.
What?
I said no, not dating anyone.
Perfect. So, you know Harry from our class? He thinks you're kind of cute.
Harry? Like, a guy? But I'm not gay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never seen you with a girl, so I just assumed. I don't know why. I'll leave.
And then she just awkwardly rushed off.
God, that was painful to watch. I'm pretty sure you've been insulted before, but this was like watching a baby deer get hit by a dump truck. In slow motion.
Why are you always around? Do you have a camera planted on me or something?
Or maybe I'm God's favorite child and he personally schedules front row seats for me every time your life falls apart.
Such a sadist.
Such a loser. And oh, in case you didn't notice, your fly's open.
What? No, it's not.
But I made you look.
Ugh. Kiki really did know how to ruin my day. But I didn't care much about any of that. Because right after, Coach told me I'd be playing in Jake's position while he recovered. One game turned to two. And with every match, I got better. So much so that I even got approached by a scout. He said I had great potential. And with a little work, I could be looking at a scholarship at an Ivy League college. Coming from a regular family with no college fund, that offer sounded like a dream. And for the first time, I was almost convinced my luck wasn't totally rotten. I was so caught up in the moment. I didn't even notice Jake standing behind me.
You seem happy.
Oh, hi. When did you get here?
Right in time to hear that scout singing your praises. Must feel amazing, right?
Yeah, I guess. Studying in an Ivy League college is everyone's dream.
You sound like you've already been accepted.
That's not what I...
No, it's a good thing. Confidence takes you places. But it also makes you do silly things. Like right now, you're thinking you're playing in my position because you're as good as I am. But it's just dumb luck because I got injured. The doc cleared me today, so from the next game onwards, you're back in your original position.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
I bet you are. And hey, I've been working on some killer new strategies. You're gonna love them.
There was something off about the way Jake said that. At first, I told myself I was overthinking. Maybe he was just excited to be back. But as the week went on, something shifted. Jake barely spoke to me during practice. Whenever I tried to talk, he cut me off, or acted like I wasn't even there. Then he suggested Coach move me to fullback, which basically meant I was running around the field like a headless chicken. I asked Coach to reconsider, but he was so happy to have his golden boy back, he simply ignored me. I would have just chalked it all up to my usual bad luck, but then things got really messy. I was in the gym after hours, doing my usual solo workout. Coach had been big on recording ourselves for performance reviews, so I'd set my phone up on the bench to film my sets. But halfway through my reps, I heard voices from the locker room, so I got up to check who it was and saw Jake towering over another teammate, Marcus.
You saw nothing, all right? Keep your mouth shut or you'll regret it.
You don't tell me what to do.
He shoved Jake and he fell into the lockers. I thought he'd explode, but instead, he straightened up, smiled, and walked out like nothing happened. I didn't want to get caught snooping, so I ducked out of sight. And once the coast was clear, I grabbed my stuff and headed home. But the whole ride back, I couldn't shake the image from my mind. Why was Jake threatening Marcus? And that twisted smile? He looked like he'd enjoyed it. It honestly freaked me out, and I wanted to talk to Marcus about it, but then I remembered I'd left my phone in the gym. I sprinted back, praying it was still there, and I found it on the floor, completely crushed. The screen was shattered. The back was gone. The whole thing looked like it had been in a blender. At the time, I was mostly terrified my mom was gonna kill me for breaking another phone, but the next morning when I woke up, I had a much bigger fish to fry.
I'm gonna ask this once, Carter. What the heck happened last night?
What happened?
I am one eye twitch away from throwing this paperweight in your face. Tell me what happened.
I have no idea what happened, Coach.
Is he brain dead? Are you brain dead? I'm talking about the video you posted on your social media last night.
What video? He shoved his phone in my face, and I was shocked to see the same fight from last night with Jake and Marcus in the locker room posted from my account with a caption that said, "Jake is a psychotic freak." Wait, I didn't post that. I don't even know how the video got recorded.
You recorded it. That's how it got recorded.
I didn't. I was just filming my sets like Coach asked us to. Then I heard you and Marcus fighting, so I checked. That's it.
We weren't fighting. We had a minor disagreement, and Marcus got a little angry and pushed me. Why would you record that like a sneak and post it online? Don't you know anything about loyalty and not bad-mouthing your team members?
Minor disagreement? Why are you lying? I heard you threatening him. You know what? Let's just ask Marcus what happened. Where is he?
He got suspended because of your stupid video.
What? But it's not even his fault. Okay, guys, I know how it looks, but I swear I had nothing to do with that video going online. Also, Marcus is innocent. If anyone deserves to be benched, it's Jake. He's the one who threatened Marcus, and he's been manipulating Coach and trying to push me out.
You've seriously lost your mind, Carter, but I get it. You played well in my position, people started noticing you, even that big scholarship came your way. You didn't want anything messing that up, so maybe you figured if I looked bad, Coach would give you my spot again. Still, if anyone here believes you, I'll step down as captain right now. Because I don't care about drama. I care about this team. That's all I've ever cared about.
That's all Shut up, man! Stop acting like you're the victim here!
Enough! I don't care how the video got out, but it did. And I had to suspend one of my players because of this circus. You're lucky the video only showed Jake getting hit, or we'd be down a striker too. So if I were you, Carter, I'd stay in my lane. Now get out of my office!
The way Jake spun the whole thing made me look like a desperate, attention-hungry traitor. And from that day onward, no one on the team spoke to me, unless they wanted to hurl abuses. At practice, I got elbowed in the ribs, kicked in the shin, and tripped so hard, one day I face-planted and cut my lip. I rushed to the washroom when two of my teammates cornered me.
That's what you get for selling out your own team. Hope you're ready to sit the finals out, snitch.
That's enough, guys. What Carter did is his burden to carry. No need to make him feel worse than he already does. I mean, he's probably miserable. Right, Carter?
He smiled. That fake, perfectly polished smile that made me want to knock his teeth out. But I didn't want to make my life worse than it already was. So I just walked out, locked myself in the janitor's closet, and started kicking a mop bucket.
Excuse me, but do you mind?
I nearly jumped out of my skin as I saw Kiki sitting in the dark eating a sandwich. What are you doing here?
Having my lunch?
In a janitor's closet? You couldn't just Eat in the cafeteria like a normal person?
No, because it reminds me of the social economic class differences we're all forced to live in, and if you don't conform to their fake standards, people judge you. And it's just the most soul-crushing thing to witness while trying to eat a sandwich.
What?
I hate people, so I eat alone. Now your turn. Why are you so angry?
Why do you think I'm angry?
So you just happen to kick buckets for fun? Spit it out, dude. I'm not gonna tell your secrets to anyone. What happens in a janitor closet stays in a janitor closet.
Honestly, talking to someone didn't seem like the worst idea. So I sat down and told Kiki everything. How Jake wasn't who he pretended to be, and how I thought he had something to do with the video getting posted. I'm telling you, Kiki, that guy is not normal. Sarah should stay away from him.
Or maybe Sarah should just stay away from all the guys. Forever!
I'm not saying this out of jealousy, okay? Jake is a total psychopath. He acts all charming like some Greek god who rescues puppies and writes poetry. But he's a gaslighting faker with a full-blown god complex.
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I believe you.
You do?
Totally. I watch a lot of MSA, and when someone is as flawless as Jake, you just know they're secretly insane. It's like a law of the universe. By the way, have you subscribed to the channel yet?
Nope.
That's precisely why your life sucks. Do it, now.
Fine. Can we focus on the problem now, please? I want to teach Jake a lesson. He's threatening my entire existence. He took Sarah, turned the team against me, and if I don't act fast, I have a feeling he's gonna take my scholarship too. I've blamed bad luck for everything, but not anymore. I need to take matters in my own hands and turn things in my favor.
Then we need to strike while the iron is hot.
Strike what? Are you suggesting that we kill Jake? Won't that be a bit much?
It's a phrase, buttface. It means we plan now before your already dumpster fire life turns into a full-blown mess.
Got it. Let's strike when the hot is iron, or the strike is hot, or whatever it is you were saying. Kiki smacked her forehead. I balled my fists, and just like that, we were a team. For our first step, we decided to track down Marcus. Whatever he knew had Jake rattled, and if it was important enough to him, then it had to be big enough to bring him down. So we camped out in the bushes outside Marcus's house like low-budget spies, but I couldn't stop scratching my butt.
Wow, you're such a catch. I wonder why Sarah never looked at you, scratchy butt.
Funny. Remind me again why we can't just knock on his door like normal people?
He bailed on school. He's not answering your calls. So I figured he wouldn't be in the mood for a friendly chat.
Maybe he feels like no one's gonna believe him. Like no one's believing me. And now, we're just wasting our time in these itchy bushes. I shifted to get more comfortable, but I lost balance and fell out of the bush, just in time to see Marcus leaving the house. He saw me and ran, but Kiki ran behind him, tackled him, and pinned him to the ground.
Let me go!
Not until you talk.
I don't want to talk to anyone!
Too bad, 'cause I'm not letting you go till you do. And I can be very persuasive.
He squirmed beneath her, but she pressed her knee down.
Fine! But no one can know what I'm about to tell you. I saw Jake buying pills from some shady guy outside a club. I was there with a friend, and when I called out to him, he pushed me away and told me to mind my own business.
How do you know they were pills?
They were wrapped in this small envelope, and he handed over a bunch of cash. I even heard Jake say that his future depended on these things, so I'm guessing they were pills. I mean, what else do you buy from a shady guy in a back alley? Candy?
Do you think he's using something to get better on the field? That's sick. No wonder he barely sweats and runs like a machine. Did you not see how fast he bounced back from that leg injury? If it were me, I'd still be crawling.
That's 'cause you bruise like a peach. Anyway, we can't jump to conclusions. It could be anything. But if what you're thinking is even half true, this could be way bigger than just a fight in the locker room.
Look, I don't want to get involved. There's this rumor back at his old school, Jake got into a fight and the other kid just never came back. His dad pulled some strings, covered it all up, and then quietly moved him here. If you ask me, you should stay far away from him too. I'm switching schools next week, so I don't meet the same fate.
Marcus looked genuinely scared, and I already knew Jake was trouble. But I couldn't just go around blurting that Golden Boy was popping shady pills. I needed ironclad proof, so I decided to start with the obvious: Jake's locker. The next day during practice, I faked a headache and slipped into the locker room. Thankfully, Jake's locker was open, so I searched the whole thing, even his shoes and bag, but it was all clean. So I told Kiki Plan A was a bust, and we switched to Plan B. Sarah. She was the closest person to Jake, so maybe she'd seen something that could help, but I knew she wouldn't talk to me after the whole video mess, so I stayed hidden behind a pillar while Kiki took the lead.
Hey, how come you're sitting alone today?
Just waiting for Jake to finish practice. Why?
No reason. So, I was just talking to Carter and...
Why were you talking to that loser? Oh, wait. Did you finally tell him you like him?
I do not.
Yes, you do. We were talking about how you never date anyone, and I said maybe you should go for Carter because you used to have a crush on him and he's not actually gay like I thought. And you said you'll think about it. And you never say that about anyone.
That makes no sense. And Carter is an idiot, okay? I can never like him. No, not a yuck. Anyway, I only brought him up because he said Jake hasn't been looking too great on the field lately. Have you noticed anything off?
Not really. But last week, we were at his place and he took this weird-looking medicine. I asked what it was and he said it was for a headache. Do you think headaches are affecting his performance? Oh my god, do you think he's dying? He is, isn't he?
Would you relax? I don't think he's dying. A little unwell, maybe, but definitely not dying.
Then why would you scare me like that?
Before Kiki could respond, Jake walked in and she got up and left, and I followed. We were in the school garden when she finally stopped. So, you had a crush on me, huh?
I maybe liked you a little when we first moved here. But the second I found out you were into Sarah, I immediately lost interest.
So you don't like me now? Then why are you helping me?
'Cause I don't want my sister to date a psychopath, okay? Now, we know where Jake keeps his pills, or whatever he's hiding, in his house. So that's where we're going next.
You do know his dad's a politician, right? That place is probably crawling with security. There's no way we're getting in.
There's always a way, Carter. Just meet me outside Jake's place tonight.
As Kiki walked away, I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that she liked me at some point. I mean, she was weirdly obsessed with me, and kinda cute in her own demonic way. So it wasn't the worst thing. Maybe I'd think about it more once the whole Jake mess was over. For now, I had to get to Jake's place. But on my way there, I got stuck in traffic. I texted Kiki I'd be late, but when I arrived, she wasn't around. I called her, messaged her, but she didn't get back, so I figured she was running late too, and decided to go in. Like I expected, the place was crawling with security, so I slipped through a broken section and circled the house until I found a window with the lights on. I peeked in and saw Jake talking to his dad.
I told you to be careful, Jake, but you had to mess it up. You know I can't keep cleaning up after you.
I know, Dad, I'm handling it. The Marcus thing was a slip, but he won't talk.
And what about the other one? Carter, is it? He saw you guys fight.
Yeah, but no one's taking him seriously. He's got no proof. Even if he screams from the rooftops, it won't matter.
You better be right. For your sake. Now go get the package and no more slip-ups. You know how important this deal is for you.
What package? Did his dad know about the pills too? It was possible. Rich people were twisted like that. As soon as Jake walked out, I slipped into my car and waited until he drove off. Then I tailed him all the way to an old port. He parked near a cluster of rusted cargo containers and headed toward the docks. I ducked behind a boat just in time to see a shady-looking guy hand him an envelope. I reached for my phone to record the whole thing. But since I was cursed by the gods of bad timing, this seagull flew out of nowhere and started screeching its head off right above me. Oh God, shut up, you feathery demon! I waved my arms to shoo it away, but it only screamed louder. So I got up and ran before someone spotted me. Except my foot snagged on a thick rope and I hit the dock floor and everything went black.
You really don't know when to stop, do you?
Nope. Not when it comes to defending my honor.
Well, your honor is about to get kicked in the face. What were you thinking following me like that? Don't you know how dangerous I can be? Does that not scare you?
Yes. But I wasn't gonna tell him that. Instead, I just smiled like an idiot. That pissed him off further because he punched me in the face. Ow! What was that for?
I just don't like your face. Now tell me, how much of it did you see?
Oh, everything. I saw you taking pills from that burly dude. I knew you were trashy. But taking enhancers to get better at the game? That's low, man. You're disrespecting the spirit of soccer. And you should be ashamed of that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mommy. Will you please forgive me for thinking you were not as stupid as you looked? That envelope didn't have any pills, buttface. It had precious stones.
That's when Jake told me that his dad actually ran a whole operation where he smuggled precious stones and sold them for money to fund his political campaigns. And Jake was just his dad's delivery boy. So, Marcus saw you doing a deal for your dad, but why is he making you handle his dirty deals? Doesn't he have people for that?
My dad doesn't trust anyone, not even his closest allies. But I'm the golden boy. Straight A's, star athlete, who would suspect Mr. Perfect, right?
But even Sarah told me she saw you take some pills.
Those were vitamins. My body's 100% natural. Also, remind me to dump that backstabber Sarah once all of this is over.
So, if you weren't on pills and you weren't cheating, then why did you come after me?
Because you took away the one thing that mattered to me, that scholarship. The scout who chose you picks one student per school for an Ivy League college, and that spot was mine, but you stole it!
I earned that place, Jake. Besides, your daddy is rich. You don't need a scholarship. You can get into any college you want. Suddenly, Jake looked at me and started laughing.
You think my dad would let me go to an Ivy League? He wants me to stay with him and do his dirty laundry while he wins elections. He hates me, Carter, because the day I was born, he lost his wife. And he reminds me of that every single day. I'm nothing but an errand boy to him, and I wanted to get away from this life, but you wrecked everything. So I decided to get back at you. I found your phone after that locker room fight, and you'd placed it at an angle that it accidentally recorded the whole fight. I just clipped the worst part and posted it on your social media. I thought if I made you the bad guy, the coach would drop you, and the scout would back off, but none of that happened.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm a good guy, and you're a jerk. And I don't care what your sob story is. You totally deserve to get your butt kicked.
And who is gonna do that? You?
No. All of us will.
Jake spun around, only to see Kiki, Marcus, and the entire soccer team blocking the doorway. What are you all doing here?
You accidentally shared your live location. I saw it and tried to call, but you didn't pick up. I knew something was wrong, so I went to Marcus and convinced him to help me find you. And he called the whole team.
I was ready to run, but then Kiki reminded me how I got suspended for a fight I didn't start. And if I stayed quiet, Jake would continue fooling everyone. So I decided to fight, with backup. Jake, we trusted you, man.
We made Carter's life hell because we thought he betrayed you. Never even gave him a chance to explain.
But now, we're here for our brother, and we're taking him with us.
Jake lunged forward angrily, but a couple of the guys tackled him to the ground and held him tight. His men tried to fight back, but the rest of the team wasn't backing down. While everyone fought, Kiki called the cops, and within minutes, sirens blared in the distance. The police dragged Jake away, kicking and screaming, and the next morning, we found out he had cooperated with the cops and spilled everything about his dad's smuggling operation. Thanks to that, and the fact that he was still a minor, he got off with probation and was even allowed to play the finals. Not as a captain, but as a second to me. But the team was shaken up by all the drama, so much that we couldn't focus on the game. And tanked the finals. But we won something much bigger. Trust, friendship, brotherhood. As for me, I got the scholarship and moved to New York, and so did Kiki. It's been a year now, and I'm officially living the dream with my girlfriend.
Ew, why are you lying? You haven't even asked me out yet.
Well, I'll fix that right now. Kiki, will you Okay, so my luck was still rotten. But hey, luck doesn't choose winners. Choices do. And sometimes, the best comebacks start with the worst days.